What is up, everybody? I'm Courtney.
I'm Sean.
And we live, baby. Yes, we live. Best dressed hobo in the house. What's up, Mama D? Grand time.
Grand time.
I feel like she needs entrance music.
Yeah, it's gonna be a grand time. Grand time.
Guys,
Don't
we
cut my
got a
singing
lot
off.
to talk about.
A whole lot. Hey, Mom.
A lot.
Cody.
So,
Cody Lee.
I went live on TikTok the other day, guys, to kind of go over what's up, Miss Becky.
Becky.
Hi, darling.
What's up, Becky?
Anyway, I went live on TikTok on, what was it, Sunday?
We did?
To,
we went
yeah,
live?
to,
Going live.
dude, we have been working diligently, guys, to kick off Hill City Tours. Let me just start by saying that, okay? Hill City Tours will be officially live, baby, on Friday. Friday is opening night, okay? We've got
in here.
a haunted walking tour, pub crawls, the whole nine. So if you have not gotten your tickets, go to the QR code up top, scan it with your cellular device, or go to www.hillcityafterdark.com.
Okay. .edu.
No,
net,
Sean, we're not confusing people. What's up, Daryl?
Big D in the house.
Yes, Ma, yes.
My man Daryl, phone app, Paulette.
Matter of fact,
Daryl, phone app, Paulette.
let me.
Why does it say live with supernatural untold stories?
What are you talking about?
Right there on the screen. I mean, I ain't got nothing against supernatural untold stories. That's the homie. That's a different show, though.
There we go. Website in the ticker, guys. hillcityafterdark.com.
What kind of pie did you get me?
Apple pie. Hot apple pie.
I'm scared to bite it.
Why? It's not hot. That ASMR was real, guys. Like, I feel like
y'all
you
hear
should
that
have,
crunch
like,
just then?
bit that pie right here by the mic. He was like,
Yeah,
oh my God.
I'm scared.
He thought it was going to be hot. He thought it was going to be one of those hot apple pies from McDonald's. Oh my God. So I had to run to McDonald's really quick for one of our guys. And I thought about Sean and got him a pie. And now the crunch is real. But whole lot going on, guys. Got a lot to talk about this Friday. Get your tickets if you haven't gotten them yet. www.hillcityafterdark.com. We've got a hobo, an arrogant son of a tobacco baron, and a mourning widow looking for her next victim. So
this pie is good, Becky.
it's not as good as Becky's pecan pie. So,
but it'll do for now. If people keep asking me, am I leading the tour, y'all? I might just lead one day. That's why you got to come.
You
got to come to the tour. I might pop out there one day. That's right, Michelle. We live, baby. What's up, Michelle, with the Haunted Apartment? Y'all follow her on YouTube. Excellent channel. But I might jump on one and lead one.
We might.
With one of these weird hats on.
You guys are going to have to get tickets to find out because it's going to be like Russian roulette over here. We don't know what tour. Okay. I may lead one. Sean may lead one. What's up, Andrew?
What's up, Andrew?
Always us two again. The shenanigans commence. So, with that being said, guys,
this pie is good.
These guys have busted their ass to put on. Sean said first 100 people to buy tour tickets gets a chance to buy an apple pie too.
All right.
I'm going to tell you what, I will personally make you an apple pie if 100 people buy the tour ticket.
Right.
Hell, I'll give a pie to all 100 people. Maybe not. But Becky, the pub crawl, I am getting emails today all day long of each location dropping their exclusive. It'll be a pub crawl exclusive themed drink at each location, guys. And the recipes I get to go over tomorrow afternoon and try Because, of course, I have to taste test and make sure it's safe for you guys.
That's what we're doing tomorrow?
No, we are not. You. Actually, I think I'm supposed to go Thursday. But yes, April. What's up, baby mama?
What's up, April?
Look at that little chunky cheeks. All right. So, we've been diligently working. Tour guides have been busting their ass to put on the best top tier show. Guys, they're amazing. You know, Becky, I might.
Come on, Becky, bring a pecan pie with
me. And this is going to be something you guys don't want to miss. I have had the pleasure of literally sitting here and walking alongside these guides and going over hours, countless hours of training. Outside of that, guys, they are going home and their spouses could literally do these tours in their sleep because of the amount of times that they have been practicing. So they are literally busting tail end.
Hey,
Psychic medium Rhonda Harris in the house with FPRI, the Orion Effect, and all other 5 million podcasts she's on. Freaking awesome.
Paranormal show.
Yes.
They had a really good show that night too.
With that being said, guys, we do enjoy watching you. Yes. And I've got a confession, Rhonda. I don't speak much in y'all's podcast, but let me explain. I cut it on and go run around and get all the stuff that I didn't get done between the hours of 8 and 9. And, you know, all the like adult stuff, laundry, dishes, whatever. But you are there. You are there. You're right there in my face. So, Best Dressed Hobo, you give us too much credit. It's all y'all. We're just here to provide help where we can. Well, you know, I'm going to tell you what. Without y'all, we couldn't have any tours. So, it's y'all.
That's right.
So, and without guest purchasing, guys, we're not going to have any tours either. So, buy those tickets up there and bring your friends, wife, kids. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, look at that.
Pick up some random people. What's up, Bert? Party people. Tag team back again. Okay. So, in the midst of all this, guys, I've got a really upset supervisor today. My pamphlets came in, and I looked at her and I said, I gotta go.
Should be all right.
Like, I gotta go. So Aaron, if you're watching, much love. Thanks for dealing with my shenanigans. I took off.
The emblem's over here, by the way. The little scan thing.
Is my QR code over here or is it over here?
Actually, wait a minute.
You see? It's over here.
No, wait. I'm looking at the screen. Which way am I pointing?
Guys.
Oh, no. I'm actually pointing that way.
Yeah, we're mirrored, remember?
But when I'm looking at it, right there. When I'm looking at it, it's in the right place. But when I go to point, I'm actually pointing. That way.
Our left, y'all's right.
I'm pointing.
So this one.
This is weird.
What's up, Anthony? There's another one of there's our arrogant son of a tobacco baron, Mr. Carroll himself. To the left. Ooh. Everything you own in a box to the left. Okay.
I don't know the rest of the words to that song.
In my closet. Something. That's all I know. It's above Sean. The
QR code isn't, but when I put, I don't know.
Shh. So, left work, guys. Hit the streets running. I hit all of downtown Lynchburg today with pamphlets, rat cards, business cards, my face. All up in everybody else's face today. I was hot. I didn't care.
They kicked me out of everywhere.
Y'all just let anyone in the chat. I do. I know. Because you're here. Anthony's here. Bert is here.
Hey, Bert's picture is dope. I like. Look at his picture.
Bert, you look like you would be fun to party with. You should jump on the pub crawl in Lynchburg, Virginia, www.hillcityafterdark.com or the QR code right here. Scan it with your cellular device. So, with all this being said, we've been running around crazy. Sean is looking a little on edge today. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? He looked like a little child waiting for the ice cream truck to drive by. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And he's literally staring out the window. Guys, staring at the cameras, staring out the windows. Like every 5 seconds, he was giving me an anxiety attack.
Here we go.
Finally, here comes the ups man. This guy jumps up and down for joy. He's here. Is it Christmas? Like, what is going on?
I know we're not going to talk with your Amazon order.
Oh, wait until my mirrors came in today, guys. I'm so excited. He said I'm a musician in Pittman Hobo Band. Hobo, you have a band? But anyway, guys, so he runs outside and brings in the most astronomical box. You hear me? Like, I couldn't have picked it up. This thing is massive. So he starts digging in it. Well, anybody who knows me knows I love historical research. Give it to me. I'm going to research it. I'm going to lose sleep over it. It doesn't matter. Hold on now. I need a hobo band. I'm trying to tell you, the hobo band, you could play right there downtown. It'd be great. So Sean starts handing me these things, and I'm getting overwhelmed because I don't know what to look for. And it all started with this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay. This right here is a picture of Confederate Major General Brian Grimes from North Carolina. I feel like a ShamWow commercial.
North Carolina.
But wait, there's more.
Come on and raise up. You like it, don't you?
Okay. Is this what you're gonna have to explain? I need a narration.
Cody.
I need a narration. What is this?
You won't see it outside of a museum. You got Lieutenant collar rank, Major collar rank, South Carolina, kept insignia, fired bullets, and Lieutenant Colonel collar rank.
Okay, these are not attached to Major General Brian Grimes, but cool artifacts here. Won't find them. Okay, so you guys are doing like an official 5-minute unboxing with me. Then we're gonna get to the spooky stuff.
What's up,
North
Paul
Carolina?
We're talking about your state right
I'm
now.
gonna flip through them. It's the coolest thing ever. He showed me Sunday. I gotta admit, I'm jealous as fuck.
Oh, no, right. She ain't even got to the best part.
So he's got a monument at Capitol Square, guys. I'm gonna try to get it to where you guys can see it. Okay. You guys are unboxing with me. That's a duplicate. This looks like...
I can't believe she's going through my stuff right now.
A building on... Shit.
Yeah, that's why you can't see it.
On Grimesland property, maybe.
We got all these podcast lights shining at us.
Okay, yeah. I got a bunch of those pictures, guys. We just won't go there. Oh. I think this is his funeral photo. What is this?
I don't know why Courtney's going through my stuff. I haven't even seen this stuff yet.
That's why we're doing an unboxing live.
That's why you can't see it.
A funeral of some sort. Looks like his signature.
We'll get to it, Bert. I promise.
From 1905.
Once Courtney keeps going through my stuff, finishes going through my stuff.
Right. Honorable J. Brian Grimes, the candidate for nomination, Secretary of State publication. Okay. This would be...
I can't believe you're doing this.
Some other old man, I don't know.
Are you done?
No. We're doing an unboxing together. They do this stuff on social media. He doesn't care.
I wonder if this stuff is haunted.
I don't know.
I got a whole family.
Oh my God, look how young this guy looks, guys. Look how young this man looks.
I got a friend that looks like that.
He looks like he's 12. Okay, then it comes with other cool stuff. Oh my God, what is this? Clarendon Coalfield Company.
What is it?
She is the... Elizabeth Grimes is the owner and is entitled to $560.
Oh, I need to claim that.
From the Coalfield Company. Okay.
It's like a estate, like the General Grimes estate.
So basically they're saying it's a stock certificate. She had stocks. 10 cents per share from the proceeds of timber sold recently. So there's that. Oh God.
A notepad.
A notepad. Oh God. Wait a minute.
This is crazy, y'all.
Oh my God. What is this a journal, bro?
Courtney has no interest in this stuff. She's just tormenting me right now.
I'm not tormenting you. It's like a journal, y'all.
Whose journal?
I don't know. I can't really read it in here. It's like dark or whatever. But I can show you guys. It's like a journal. This old man, he's got a cue ball going on. Look at how gorgeous this woman is, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? Letters to their mama. Letters home. I know you guys can't see it. Letters home to mama. The Grimes family over here.
Are you done yet?
Yeah, almost. Almost. But then after, so that you guys got to unbox that with me. That's what I had left to go through. So,
That's not even half the stuff that came.
Yeah, I went through everything else but that prior to this podcast. And I said, you know what? I'm going to bring this stuff on the podcast. And you guys are going to unbox it with me. But then all of a sudden, Sean starts screaming like a little girl. Can't figure out why.
I did not scream.
Can't figure out why he's screaming.
I did not scream. So, I got excited, but I didn't scream.
Let me give you a little bit of history about Major General Brian Grimes. Major General Brian Grimes wrote home to his wife and asked his wife to make him custom insignia for his collar. A lot of the times the major generals were literally walking targets for sharpshooters. So they would get custom pieces to sew on the collar so they weren't so seen. Okay. So he wrote home and he deployed his wife to make him custom Major General insignia for the collar of his coat. And she gladly obliged, as a nice 1800s housewife would. And there is his actual collar, guys. His actual collar. It is cut all the way off. The stamp that she used to send it to him, the letter enclosed, a photograph, and some more stuff. So this is the actual authentic insignia off of Confederate Major General Brian Grimes. And Sean is now the proud owner.
Very happy.
Of actual insignia. Now, the significance between Confederate General, or not between, but of Major General Brian Grimes is that he was the last Major General that was promoted to that rank before the war ended, for one. And for two, he saw every single major battle all the way through to the surrender.
Yep, from
all the way through.
From First Manassas, Gettysburg, Cedar Creek, you name it, he was there. Every major battle. And he made the last charge at Appomattox before the surrender.
He did.
Yeah.
So, very cool piece of history that Sean is now the proud owner of, or we are now the proud owner of. Sean's the proud owner, really. I'm just going to claim it because I'm here. And so that is some cool history. With that being said, I started quickly. This is Alston. That's who that is. As a young boy. But I started quickly going through this stuff. And to get to the spooky side of it, Sean handed me a picture of a young woman. And upon touching this said picture, I immediately had like an electrical shock go through my hand. And I got an overwhelming sense of just like I wanted to cry. I didn't tell Sean this. I'm telling you guys this on the podcast. And I'll show you what picture it is out there. But I touched it and it like shocked me, which that didn't surprise me because, you know, static electricity, right? But then I just felt like I needed to cry. So Sean came in here and said, I wonder if it's haunted. I'm going to go with, yeah, some of it might be. So Bert said, I have a question actually regarding lost spirits. If you have time, I always have time, Bert. Anthony, I'm sitting here at work and the kitchen's empty. Where'd everybody go?
You started listening to stuff about ghosts.
Yeah, they ran.
Howie spooky. Odell.
Spooky. Where's Howie? Oh, there. I do.
Howie snuck in here.
He did. You didn't even tip your top hat. That's how I didn't know he was here.
My man,
I'm going to tip Sean's hat. All right. Bert, if certain spirits are attached to an abandoned place like an old house, where do they possibly go if the house is eventually torn down? I'm so glad you asked this. I'm going to answer in about 2 seconds.
Oh man, great
question. Do you think they will inhabit the new construction if something is ever built in the same area or land? I'm going to break this down into two parts, and then I'm going to ask Sean what his thoughts are. So, question number 1, if certain spirits are attached to an abandoned place like an old house, where do they possibly go if the house is eventually torn down? Nowhere. Okay. This goes back to our previous podcast.
The meese.
There's a whole bunch of meese in this house.
Meese.
Okay, not mice, meese.
Meese.
There's a difference. These meese are not mice. Mice can be meese, but meese cannot be mice.
There's not mooses, there's meese.
Meese. Sean has determined that the term for plural moose in one area is meese. I'm looking this up live. I'm going to answer you, Bert. I needed this, guys. What is the proper plural term?
Bert,
somebody's looked this up for moose.
Bert, it came from a video game.
The plural of moose is simply moose.
There's a whole bunch of moose in it. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of like deer.
Like deer or sheep. It doesn't change form when you are referring to more than one.
I don't care.
While people sometimes jokingly use meese.
Your phone is listening to you. That phone is listening to you.
For goose or
Nobody
geese.
says meese. That's my word. No. Your phone is listening to you. Nobody uses meese but me.
Oh my God. There's a whole article.
I'm sticking to meese. If there's more than one mouse, you got meese. I'm sticking to it. This is crazy. Taking my words here. I can't even create a word anymore.
The moose,
damn phone
mooses and mooses, and the moose is on the loose.
Moose is on the loose. Your moose is loose.
I've seen some people who have loose
mooses, man.
Loose booty.
I was downtown the other day. Somebody control that moose. All right, hey, we need to get back to Bert, man. We need
guys,
we need to get serious.
I am serious.
Bert had a great question. You were about to go in on it.
Okay, so we have done a previous podcast, Bert, on the stone tape theory. The stone tape theory, you can look it up. You can stop, Cody. Stop. I'm trying to be serious.
Cody knows about that loose moose that was downtown.
Stop, y'all. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to tell you, Andrew, this is like lack of sleep. But stone tape theory. Essentially, the theory, and this is layman's terms, guys, so don't shoot the messenger. Essentially, energy is absorbed by materials.
I'm like all in the camera.
I know. What the heck? By materials, whether that be the floorboards, the wood, the stone, the brick, the fabric, the objects, whatever it is, it's absorbed into this. And then energy is stored and continuously plays like it's on a loop. Okay. So when people ask if buildings are relocated, do they hold energy? I'm going with yes, because the energy was absorbed into the actual building that was relocated or the materials used from that previous. Secondary to that, the secondary part of that is, can something else get haunted if it's placed there from the previous haunting of the said extracted location, right? I do believe that energy goes where it wants to go and stays where it wants to stay, because energy is never what?
Lost.
Or destroyed. It only
transfers from one place to the next.
Okay. So I'm going to use Gettysburg. That is my favorite place to use as an example. Okay. Gettysburg. Gettysburg is literally an entire town of the stone tape theory. Back in the day, before Civil War and everything like that, Native Americans inhabited that land. They believed that if they shed their blood into that land, they would literally create like a spiritual respawn point for you gamers out there. And so they would intentionally pick up the quartz crystals out of the earth, cut themselves, in social media, don't ban me. I'm literally speaking facts here. Cut themselves, bleed into the earth, and that's where they would be reincarnated in the next life. Okay. So how many Native Americans did that over the course of however many years? And then here comes the Civil War, and all that blood is just going into the field and just being transferred, right? There's so much bloodshed in places like that there's nowhere for it to go but stay there. So if I was to go out to Gettysburg, purchase a tract of land, place a brand new 2026 freshly built house on top of it, will my house be haunted? Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm going to say yes, because of the energy that was absorbed into the land prior. So in a nutshell, Bert, I believe that the energy that is absorbed in whatever it decided to absorb into, whether it be the land, the walls, the floor, ceiling, fireplace, brick by brick by brick, it can literally transfer with or stay wherever it wants to stay. All right. So, Best Dressed Hobo, I'm just saying, downtown Lynchburg, walking and filming, it's some moose knuckles. Lord, that was a big moose knuckle. All right. The Mushroom Man is another. Oh my God, the Mushroom Man. Do you know the Mushroom Man? He doesn't live down Drury Lane. He lives down Main Street.
The Muffin Man.
But the Mushroom Man.
Who's the Mushroom Man? I don't know who the Mushroom Man is.
Sean doesn't know the Mushroom Man because he doesn't listen. If the wind would have blown, you would have heard the whistle. Lord. Correct. Bam. I'm a like sprinkle some shit on that. Okay. Howie. Dimensional transfer. Bert says, I believe that in my previous life, I was Native American and warned certain tribes of incoming threats. And I do absolutely believe in reincarnation. I did a whole podcast on reincarnation and stuff like that. I believe in it. I believe that your lives are kind of planned out for you before birth, or you're coming from being born due to a past life.
You know,
rebirth.
When it comes to questions like these, you know, a lot of people would argue and say no, that if the house gets torn down, the place, you know, things go away. Or if a house gets transferred, which that's one thing we've dealt with where houses have been moved. The one place we've been doing a lot of research at lately is the Miller-Clater house, which was the fourth house that was built in Lynchburg in 1791. And we've been getting a lot of activity there. Now, before the house was put on that plot of land, there was nothing there, but there's a lot of things that's happened on that land, and there's a lot of things that's happened with that house. I don't know if it's the house or the land. However, the spirit box, according to the spirit box, it's both. And the crazy part is we're hearing everything from yo, what's up, or hey, what's up, to the B word, to
look at that fancy man right here. Sorry to distract you.
To hearing now the activity is continuously shifting in there. And again, that house was not where it currently sits. However, the house was reconstructed with all the material from the original house. So I believe energy can transfer into anywhere it goes, or things that it can belong to.
I also think when we use certain tools like the spirit box and things like that, we're opening the ability for spirits to come through and communicate on this plane.
I'm so glad you didn't use the P word.
So,
my brother Chris.
What is that even? Is this Morse code? High satellite speaker. Oh, wait. I know what he's saying. Let me depict this. Grab your radio and talk to him.
Chris, I've been trying to contact you. You do not keep your radio on, so I don't want to hear it.
Chris is a meese.
But I want to shout out my brother Chris Mendez with Supernatural Untold Stories. This dude just released a bomb-ass video.
He's been releasing a lot of bomb content.
I was about to say his content is up there.
Yeah, top tier, guys.
If my content's nowhere near his level, But the whole reason why I
Wait a
started
minute,
even
wait a minute.
doing videos,
You create bomb content too.
I do okay, but Chris is the one that taught me.
Chris was calling you the other day. Where were you? Y'all's bromance is gonna break up really quick this way. I'm gonna tell you, women get mad when their men don't answer the phone. Now y'all two ain't answering radios. There's a problem. Don't come knocking or slashing tires over here. Chris said your content is beast. Look, Chris sent me a really nice message the other day, so
Look,
I'm gonna shout out.
Look, Chris is the one that taught me how to do the content. So watch this. Chris is the one that taught me how to do the content. So if y'all like my content, go look at Chris's. It makes my content look bad.
It's like the energy was already there. It's amplified from the home being moved there, and right behind it, Stonewall himself laid. So, yeah. And we've experienced that, guys. So, like Old City Cemetery, we would be conducting.
Watch this. Outlaw to Ghost One.
Who's Ghost One?
No response.
Chris, you're being called out publicly, bro.
On live.
On live. Damn. Well, moving on, guys. Oh, Lord. Chris said I'd have to try the windows instead of what? What? I'm so scared right now.
Yeah, the community pool was in the middle of the park. And that community pool holds a lot of emotion. A lot. You know, if you look at the history behind that pool and why the pool was left just enough for people to see it, is enough right there to make the energy and that vibe in that area feel the way it does.
Yeah, like I was saying, we would be conducting like a spirit box session or a session in the chapel at Old City Cemetery, and like we would get voices in like accents from like other countries. We would get a lot of like 1800s lingo. I got called a harlot in there, but then every now and then we would get, yo, what's up? What's good? Right across from the chapel is the Potter's Field, where they're still doing active burials.
Try the tires instead of the windows.
Oh, go ahead, bust out all the car windows you want. Best dressed hobo, can I brag about one of the stops? Sure, if you want to do a sneak peek, go. Or you can keep it a mystery. Buy tickets. Bert said, what's up, my dude? Hope you're doing good, buddy. He's talking to Chris.
Like the photo box.
Chris, hold on. Give me this. Chris, for being an officer of the law, you need to hold the button down and complete your sentence, please. Hold the button down and complete your sentence.
Chris went and got his radio just to prove me wrong.
Why are we on the radio and live and like everything? We're lame.
I wanted to prove a point. Y'all saw how long it took me to respond. He had to go cut his radio on.
Bad weather. Not the button.
10-4, no excuses for user error, sir. No excuses.
He said bad weather.
All right. I like to mess with Chris every now and then. Howie said his comes in on Thursday. All right. So one of the most confirming ideas of evidence that Sean has told me about is the Bergazza Toy Store Spirit Box session that came through in all Italian. This happens to be the first stop on a couple of our tours, guys. So well, actually one of them. So you definitely want to hop on a tour and figure out some more about why would the language Italian come through. Chris said, what's up to Bert? Mine comes in Thursday. Oh, Jesus, it's going to be a whole trio of radios in here. I'm going to put my earbuds in. I want to learn who's in the second floor in the Miller Clater house that attracts me to that room. We would also like to know, I do believe there is a spirit at Miller Clater that roams. Now,
yeah,
sure. I have gone in there quite a bit. I think he's gotten to know me, and I do. Anybody who's investigated with me, you would know once I get the same exact spirit come through, I start referring to them as my friend. So, can't see my friends. Sometimes that's how it's best. But, oh God. Robin's yelling no, but I'm ordering one too. Hobo, you got to get one. You got to get in on the loop, man. Got to get on the loop. Anywho, I call him my friend. And whenever I refer to this said person, I'm not going to say his name on here. And actually, I'm an idiot, a whole idiot, guys, because I got the name the very first time I communicated with my friend, the spirit, and did not put 2 + 2 together. Face palm. Okay. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but I am communicating with the original owner. The dude who built the place. Okay. He loves women. Y'all, put your hair down. Let your hair down. Because he's going to play with your hair. He's going to follow you around. And he's going to respond to almost everything you say if he likes you. However, the said spirit that's upstairs does not like men. I'm not sure if it's the same spirit or if it's a different spirit. But the said spirit upstairs that I'm referring to kind of hangs out in the corner of the upstairs 3rd floor bedroom. Now, the bedroom across the hall is the room where I have yet to have a single male be able to stand in it for an extended period of time without it running them out. And this only affects men, which is very peculiar.
Only certain men, though, because I have not been affected
Oh
yet.
my gosh. All right. Well, drop the link to the radios. You guys can create a followers only channel.
Oh, yeah, we should do that. That's a good idea, Chris.
Yes. That would be cool. Daryl, I definitely think it's a spirit that moves around the place. For sure. For sure. I think there's a few. So there has been a woman spotted on the stairs more times than one.
I've not seen this woman, but
I have not seen her, but I've heard her and I've smelled her.
I've smelled her. The meese. I've smelled her.
You've smelled the meese? Good God.
I have. It smells like some kind of rose perfume of some sort.
Yeah.
It's like an older.
Bye, Bert. Thank you.
Hey, Bert. Always good to see you, brother. Thank you for stopping in. It's some kind of rose, like older perfume.
Yeah, it's very perfumey.
My brother Chuck. What's up, Chuck?
All right. Howie said followers only. What did I miss there? Howie, apparently you can create multiple channels on this said radio. Chris had suggested whoever wants to buy a radio, you can create a followers only channel. Okay. What's up, Chuck? Shout out Chuck and Carrie on our team.
Gotta call you and catch up with you.
Was it the smell I smelt the other day there? Super sweet smelling.
If it's got like a rose flowery
meese,
flowery kind of smell, then that's what it smells. I can't describe it other than like a sweet, flowery perfume kind of smell, like an old timey smell. But it has affected that. The 3rd floor has affected.
Don't worry, Howie. You don't have to be a part of it if you don't want to. I'm going to put headphones in.
It has affected most men that's been in there.
It has.
Even one that wasn't even an investigator.
I did have perfume on that day, though.
We had one of
Chuck, I hear you. Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a holler later, Chuck. We need to catch up anyway. It's been a while, but it's and shout out Chuck. He's a Hill City Paranormal member, a good buddy of mine. Been rolling with him for a long time, but we brought our buddy and his family over just to check the house out and walk around, and he went to this said room and could not. He said he just got a weird feeling in that room and did not want to stay in there.
So Chris is on all emojis today. I'm going to depict this one too. 2 geese, 2 doves. When doves cry? Well, no, it would have a crying face. 2 birds.
Peace out. The bird's flying away.
What? What just happened?
But
okay.
But Miller Clater's been interesting, and we have I'll announce it. We all have opened it up to teams starting now.
Yep, Miller Clater is officially open for teams. If you want to book a private investigation, hit me up. Hit me up.
We had to make sure it was haunted first, though. Chris, I'm gonna holler at you later too.
No, Sean, what? Stop! You can't call everybody in one night. The button, Sean. The button. Okay, we can start now, guys. We've been waiting the entire time for James Brady with Spirit Led Paranormal.
Brother James.
Yes. Want to find out? Book it now. Yes.
But I've had, before we actually will host, promote, or book any kind of location for people to come sign up for, or whatever you want to call it, we actually investigate the hell out of it. And we invite people that's close to us. Tell Kim I said, what's up? Brady Bunch, what's up, y'all? Spirit led. But we actually investigate the hell out of it. We want to make sure that there is activity in there. And actually, I'm going to call Howie out. Howie even looked at me and said, Sean, are you sure you want to even let this investigation go out to the public because of the strength of the activity that goes on in there? Now, I was having a conversation with someone, I can't remember who it was. It's a different type of investigation, and Daryl Paulette can attest to it as well, because I think he and I were actually the one that was talking about it. It doesn't give you the whole, you're not going to, every REM pod in the house is not going to go off, even though I said that last investigation and the REM pod would not shut up.
Because my friends came through.
And I tried to debunk it. The first thing I did when that REM pod was going off was I relied on my best friend here. I did. And I cannot debunk that REM pod going off. And I tried.
What's up, Kim?
Everything I could to do it. In 2 different rooms. Same thing. I don't know what was making it go off, but it typically doesn't do that. We literally were standing upstairs doing a pretty crazy, what was it? Estes method. Now, y'all know, those of y'all who've been watching for a while know, I hate the Estes method. I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. Even though we do it, and we do it, in my opinion, the only way being the right way, which is noise canceling headphones. The true noise canceling. I'm not talking about just a good set of headphones. I'm talking about the ones where you hit the button and it cuts all sound out from the outside world, and the only thing you hear is a spirit box. We were getting direct responses, and someone posted a video. I'm trying like hell to clip it. I need to contact them and get them to send it to me. But it was direct questions being answered. It literally sounded like 10 people ran through the front door and was making all kind of noise downstairs.
Oh, yeah, I ran down the stairs.
So where Courtney stopped investigating and ran downstairs because she thought other people was running in the house.
I thought the next group
was running in, and nobody was down there in the house. So it was it's stuff like that happens in there. You'll be in one room and hear something in another room. You hear voices talking or laughing in another room. Even people who've been skeptical have come in there. So it's a cool place. If you're an equipment chasing person, maybe not for you, but
I will say, honestly, Miller Clater will respond to equipment, guys. Energy is everything on an investigation, whether you're a rookie, whether you're a pro, whether whatever. Okay. Energy is everything.
I can't say that either, because that's the whole sonar video we showed them.
Yeah, but energy is still everything. If you go in there with a shit attitude, you're going to have a shit night. End of story. Like, I don't recommend investigating when you're sick, when you're not feeling good, when you're got a migraine, when you had a bad day. Like, I will say there are ways that you can investigate when you're going through said things, but it requires proper grounding, guys.
Proper grounding.
If you go into an investigation thinking ain't shit gonna happen, nothing's gonna happen. Okay, nothing. So the coolest piece, I'm glad Chuck actually brought this up.
Yeah, Chuck did get a lot of that activity in the kids.
Listen, the coolest part about the cat ball was Sean and I found in the 3rd floor room a rope bed, an actual 1800s rope bed. So shout out to Anthony, Cody, and Sean and Robin for helping me.
No, that was all y'all. God, I don't know what happened. That was all y'all. Cody, Anthony,
and myself.
And y'all
laced up this bed.
I don't know how y'all did that.
Okay. And it was a team effort for real. But Sean and I went out and we threw together a mock bedding set up. Okay. I'm not going to tell you my secrets on how to stage an 1800s house, but there is absolutely no reason for a cat ball to go off while on this said mattress.
None.
It goes down into a cove, like a little dip. You can't sit on the bed because it's a historical bed. There's a big sign on it that says do not sit. Nobody was near it. I made sure nobody was standing near it. And when I had asked if there was any children or anybody that enjoyed the fact that I redecorated and made a bed for them, the cat ball on the bed went off. I turned around and I looked and nobody was near the bed. Dale's got a video of it.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Investigations are like tripping shrooms. You got to be in the right mindset, man. Yeah. Seriously, grounding. Spirits do seem to match your energy, so bring the good stuff. Absolutely.
James, you are 100% correct.
Look, I wrote a quote on my board at work today, right before I left, and it said it costs $0 to be a decent human being. # be kind. Okay? $0 to be a decent human being. Check your attitude at the door. I never understood why supervisors, parents, whatever would say leave your BS at the door when you were going to work, until I got older. And it's just been in the past 10 years that I just simply separate out a clear defined line between work, home, and investigating. If I'm having a bad day, I could cuss you out all the way up till I get to the porch of the location I'm at, and whoop, Courtney's here. We're going to investigate. I might need to take a minute. I might need to breathe, but I will do so before entering that house. Spirits also feed off of negative energy, guys.
Yeah.
That's a quick way to get an attachment. Very quick.
Yeah.
So be mindful of what you're doing. If you're going to jump on a public event, it's better to go in not expecting anything and get something than go in expecting everything and not get anything and getting disappointed halfway through the event. Okay. Mattress. It's literally one rope pulled tight. It should be setting off a cat ball for movement unless someone sat down on it. Correct. Second floor where the ladies' dress is. That is the room where we staged the bed, Chuck, which is interesting.
Chuck hadn't been in there since y'all done that.
That is true. I've never done a solo investigation or gone exploring with a bad mood. It's bad luck. True.
Very bad luck.
I could literally sit here, guys, and do an entire hour-long show of superstitions and things like that that people don't know about, but that is true. That is true right there. It's bad luck. You're gonna get. It's just gonna be bad. Don't go by yourself into a location that you don't either own yourself or something like that.
I don't even investigate by myself.
I don't investigate by myself because you need a witness to your evidence, dude.
Well, that too, but I mean, it's just not safe. That I go back to that time at Rainworth with Mendez and
That's true.
If it weren't for each other being in there, one of us could have gotten seriously into some stuff we didn't want to be in.
That is true.
But I did want to bring up a topic tonight. Why is there an uptick in haunted dolls in the paranormal world right now?
Don't you be talking shit about my haunted dolls.
You know me. I gotta be that guy.
Yeah.
I get it. There's a lot of dolls out here, but what's up with the uptick? I look at people's content, and I'm just seeing this huge uptick.
I'll be the one to say.
And I'm not targeting nobody when I say this. I don't have a particular. I'm saying this, and y'all know me. I'd say it, but I don't have a particular person or group of people in mind when I say this. I just notice as I scroll and see certain things when I have time to, usually when I'm on the toilet, when I see people's content, I see there's an uptick in haunted dolls. Every doll in the world freaking haunted now.
Robin got her one and I want to kill it with fire. No, bring it to Miller Claytor. Give Margaret a friend.
Is this a trend? What's going on with haunted dolls now? Why is every doll haunted now?
Not every doll is haunted, you guys. I do know what Sean is talking about. I did scroll the other day and every single video was a haunted doll or a content of somebody going to a vintage market or a thrift shop or a antique shop. They see that creepy 1800s to early 1900s doll. Bam, it's haunted. What qualifies a doll to be haunted?
Well, in my opinion, if you pick the doll up and it feels like you're holding a newborn baby or heavier, that would be a red flag. I'm not going to say it makes it haunted. It could be filled with lead or could be have something in it to make it feel that way. But if it's not supposed to be that kind of heavy, and it is, you pick up a plastic or porcelain doll and it feels like you're holding a damn tire in your hand, then yeah, I could see that. But I mean,
True.
I think it's, since Annabelle got popular, I mean, we have dolls that aren't
That's
quite.
Andy. Give me my new friend.
We have dolls that ain't quite right over here.
Give me my new friend, guys. You guys are gonna meet my new
Which
friend.
one? This one?
Yes, this is my newest one. She
See,
still has
this
her
doll
tag.
is heavy as hell, and it shouldn't be.
And check this out. Look how big she is.
But that doll should not be as heavy as it is.
So we're gonna do a show with her. Okay. And she like feels like she has mass, guys, but even more, you need to go with your gut. Okay. So is she old? Yes. And there are certain things, if you guys want me to do like a whole episode on Raggedy Ann dolls, okay, I can. All right. There are certain signs to look for to be able to date a Raggedy Ann doll. There's certain markings on a Raggedy Ann doll that make it authentic, that will always say, I love you, or something like that. That will make it authentic. It is very easy to date a Raggedy Ann doll with a little bit of research. You're looking
We're going to be
for
politically correct
a
here.
lot of, oh my God. You're looking for a lot of like hand stitching on an authentic Raggedy Ann doll.
All right, y'all, I'm back.
So it's like you never left. Jesus. What's up, Ronnie Anderson? I wouldn't mind having a haunted doll as long as it doesn't get all stabby or set things on fire. James, perfect. So what I do when I detect if one of my dolls, because you guys know me by now, I collect antique or vintage Raggedy Ann dolls. This is what I do. Okay. And I've always had an obsession with them. I had them as a child. I like them. They creep me the F out, but you know what? I love them. So with this in particular,
Woo!
I pay attention to how I feel when I'm holding her, the type of energy I get off it. I do stick things.
Look at them spikes.
Like you can't see it on camera.
So it's literally
and mind
spiking.
you, guys, I do not have any electronics on me or near me right this second.
Y'all see that big tri-field spike right there? Hold
so
on.
She doesn't, I don't know, maybe she doesn't like being on camera. Do you like being on camera? I don't think they can see.
Oh yeah. I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up.
There we go, right there. Oh, don't move.
Now, anybody who's ever worked with the analog tri-field, notice you don't ever see me with a digital tri-field. I do have a digital tri-field, but I use an analog tri-field. Why? Because let's just be honest, the digital tri-field, anything will cause that to spike. These analog tri-fields don't spike easily. It takes a lot to, they typically don't jump. This thing just jumps.
Is it okay if you're on camera?
I don't know if you can see it, Nick. Oh, you can see it.
See it jumping? I don't think she likes being on camera, guys.
She probably doesn't.
But she is, so I'm going to break this down for you guys. So she is one that I do not have behind closed glass.
And it's very heavy.
Yeah, I'm actually like sitting here holding her. I've got like I'm puppeteering her right now, okay? But if I was to let her go, she would literally like fall because she's heavy. But she is not behind glass. She is not behind glass because I don't feel anything weird about her. I feel like maybe she might have absorbed some energy along the way, but anything negative, no, not anything. I have, however, and I don't even know if you know this.
She does not leave this room, though.
She does not leave my room, and I have set a cat ball on her and asked her to actually like set it off if it's okay that she's here, if she likes her new home, things like that. And the cat ball has gone off. We've
gotten EVPs from her,
yep,
spirit box from her.
Spirit box. When I was messing around with Growler's Ovulus app as a beta tester, the second I cut that app on, I was sitting in here and immediately it said the dolls close the window. I had just opened the blinds behind the doll case for some natural light, and it said the dolls close the window. Coincidence? Maybe. I don't know. But the vibe that you get off of her is what I go by, honestly. Mom says it, you say it all the time. You are your best piece of equipment. Okay. I do not name my Raggedy Ann dolls. That is one thing about Raggedy Ann dolls that I don't do is name them. And I know that sounds weird. I just feel like they're Raggedy Ann, like they're all Raggedy Ann or Annabelle. I call them all Annabelle. Okay. Like whatever. But not all dolls are haunted just because they're old or vintage.
Or creepy looking.
Raggedy
Ann does not look very threatening or creepy at all.
So however, this one does look creepy as hell.
Not at all.
Okay.
However, every single doll for some reason is a haunted doll just because it looks Victorian or creepy. And half the dolls that are Victorian were made in like the 60s or 70s.
Right.
They're not that old.
So again, guys, I can do a whole show on haunted dolls if that's what you guys want.
Or haunted objects.
Okay. Yeah.
Such as this guy. Very creepy guy here. Lots of energy radiating off of it. He gives me a headache. Yeah, he will give you headaches. Very heavy. He does not leave this room.
What is this? I don't normally touch him.
Touch it.
I don't like. What does it do? Nothing.
Well, it's broken, but it's.
Oh! Is he licking his tongue at me?
Yeah. It's supposed to. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Anyway. But haunted objects doesn't always have to be a creepy looking doll. It could be something as easy as that.
And Ronnie, I'm glad you brought that up. He said, I have objects from haunted places. You can get objects from a haunted place. It still doesn't make the object itself haunted. Now, that object coming from a haunted place could have absorbed haunted energy. Margaret, for those of you that have met Margaret, Margaret is the doll that went straight from EnigmaCons to Miller Clater House. Okay. Did not pass go. She did not come home with me. She did not come in this house. She went straight from point A to point B. The reason for that being is I sat all day with my eyes on her. Something was drawing me to her. They had a K2 set up in front of her. And I asked her, I said, if you want to go home with me to a new home, can you spike the K2 all the way to red, hold it to the count of 3, and then let it go? If you can do that and you understand, I will take you home. As soon as I said go, and as soon as I did this, now Shauna, Danielle, and the other witnesses that were standing right there can attest, this thing spiked to red. I said 1, 2, 3, and it went right back down to green and never spiked again. She went in a box or went in my car and came home with me. So Margaret went to Miller Clater House. Margaret was downstairs on the mantle. I came over about a week later, and Margaret was upstairs in the crib. With that being said, I am not claiming that she moved up the stairs. I'm just saying I reached out to every single person that has keys to that place, which is only 2 other people, and neither of them touched it. Or so they say. Can I prove it? No. Do I find it a little weird that she ended up in a crib? A little bit. Do I think it was her setting the cat balls off in that room that the other night during our investigation? Most likely. So yeah, I definitely not claiming they're haunted, just cool souvenirs. Oh yeah, no, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, Ronnie. I wasn't saying, I was just like putting that out there. I did not, you are the last person I think would claim something is haunted.
I just noticed there's an uptick in haunted dolls just because they look old or Victorian. I mean, we've got another haunted doll still in the box up here. And I'm not taking that down, but
No.
but we got a whole locked cabinet that's prayed over. I got a religious cloth hanging over top of it that of haunted dolls that are a little bit more dangerous than that one. but I don't have content. Well, I got a little bit of content, I think.
I posted content on
but
TikTok.
I mean, I don't understand why just because it's Victorian or old, just because something's old either doesn't make it haunted. And that's a podcast for another day. You know, just a house could be 100 years old and not be haunted. You know, there could also be a house that was built in 2025 and be more haunted than a house that's 100 years old. Spirits don't have, you know, and it doesn't have to. All we need in the paranormal is in the community, because I've got a lot of top-notch investigators in here. I learned from a lot of people that's in this very thread. We need to start breaking a lot of the trends of investigating. You know, people have asked me, do you ever investigate in the daytime? All the time. I'd rather investigate in the light, honestly, than the dark, just because I can see and I don't have to burn up my flashlights all the time.
True.
I'd much rather investigate in the light. Let's leave the lights on. You know, the only reason why people do it in the dark is to pretty much set the spooky aesthetic, the content creators. But you ask people who are tormented by spirits, people who are terrified of spirits, who live in haunted houses, people who you go to the cases or whatever that were done by investigators from back in the day. Those people had. Hey, Selena, how you doing? Good to see you. Those people honestly had paranormal activity from the time they opened their eyes in the morning to the time they went to bed. There was no. You asked them when did things happen the most. They never said at night after dark. They said all day long. They were cooking breakfast and their drawer flew open and all kind of stuff. We need to start breaking a lot of the stigmas or whatever you want to call it that come with paranormal. We need to start telling the truth about paranormal. Doesn't have to be nighttime. Lights don't have to be off. And not every damn doll, just because it's creepy looking, doesn't mean it's haunted. They can look just as friendly as this doll right here. If you were to pick this doll up, you'd be like, oh my God, what do y'all have in it? Nothing.
She stinks.
She does stink, really. Don't talk to her like that.
Sorry.
This is the house we live in here, right? We ain't gonna disrespect no spirits up in here. I don't feel like yelling at no ghost tonight. I don't.
You want to wash her hair?
But what I am curious though is something that's personal, and we're going back to this.
And then we're gonna wrap it up.
So something as personal as General Grimes' collar insignia. Now I did take this out of the case. It's right here. It still has, after 160 some years.
165 to be exact.
It still smells like war, y'all. It still has that gunpowder.
Okay.
You got a fart?
No. Did you touch the mouse just now and throw that comment up? No.
I did not.
My hand is all the way back here. Okay.
My hand's on the bottom of that. Yeah. But anyway, this collar right here still has the smell of war. Now the thing about
I'm doing it.
General Grimes. All right, so let's see. Before I go any further, just got back from Ohio. I'm not going to pronounce.
Went to incarceration.
Oh, okay. And walked.
We know somebody that was there.
Prison where they filmed Shawshank Redemption.
Yep, Ohio State Reformatory.
I bet.
Anthony, she might be trying to talk to you because why?
But what I'm curious about is, so this collar is what he was wearing during the surrender of Appomattox right here. This collar right there. And General Grimes fought in every battle of the Civil War, starting from Manassas through Gettysburg campaign, through all of that. And just to die from getting shot riding his wagon home one day from a guy he was going to testify against in a court case. I wonder what energy that this holds, being that his sweat, he got horses shot out from under him while wearing this collar.
The blood of other soldiers?
The blood of other soldiers. He was in war, the emotion. I wonder what I'm bringing in this house at this point. But this isn't my only war artifact, though. I mean, I've got guns in here.
We have a whole gun in a cabinet that racks itself out.
I literally have an M1 Garand or Garand, depends on how you want to pronounce it, that literally cocks on its own. And if you ever shot an M1 Garand, you have to pull with a lot of force to rack that rifle.
I can tell you on Thursday.
But it literally racks on its own. And I have, 1800s rifles that cock on their own as well. So adding Mr. Grimes'
What's up, Robert?
collar to it, I'm wondering what that's going to do to the activity here.
We shall find out.
Something else to talk about.
Yep. We will have a whole show of haunted military objects.
I got a
Or
ton
haunted objects, period. We'll do a whole show of haunted objects.
But I don't think objects can really be haunted. I just think it brings a certain energy with it. I don't think the object itself.
My mom loved her toast in the morning. Spirits and ghosts don't care if it's dark. They're always around.
Absolutely.
Yep, I agree. So, with that being said, guys, this Friday, official opening day of
the Hill City After Dark tours.
So, tickets are now available, hillcityafterdark.com. If you can't make it this weekend, don't worry. We're doing them every Friday and Saturday. And twice a month, we will be offering public investigations at Miller Clater House. And Saturdays, there will be a VIP option if you take our Echoes on the Avenue tour with the lovely Miss Eleanor. You'll be able to investigate Miller Clater after the walk. Okay. So definitely check out our website for all of our events. They're posted. We're doing a couple months at a time, so we don't overwhelm you guys, but, there are tickets available through the end of August right now. In a couple days, there will be tickets available in September. And then stay tuned because I have a couple meetings this week of some things in the works, guys. So yes, Robert, objects carry the energy of the previous owners. Good point. I might have to visit and take a tour. Come on, Michelle. Come on. Come on.
We love to have you.
So again, scan the QR code up top with your cellular device if you want to see all of our events, or visit the website that's listed right here, www.hillcityafterdark.com. That was like flawless. Did you see me bouncing?
Yeah, I saw you like bouncing along to it.
That was bouncing. That was good. So until next Tuesday at 8 p.m., guys, I'm Courtney.
I'm Courtney. I mean, damn.
You're Courtney. I'm Sean.
I'm Sean.
I'm Courtney. We'll see you
on the other side.